All right. What's good, my laughing gas peeps? It's your boy Marweezy right here with a very special guest, fam. Right here, starting the 2025 lit. We got the homie Tony Lit. If you can introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Tony Lit from Strictly Lit, aka Tony Hustle.
Yeah, and hey, man, I'm so happy that you're here. Thank
Appreciate
you
it, bro. Thanks
very
for
much
having us on.
dude.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming. And let's get this show started. Let's get everybody some fun, something new for the year. Because I know we got a lot of projects coming, but we can't tell them.
Yeah, we can give a little bit here, a little bit there. You know what I mean? Just to get people a little excited. We got a lot of things going on. It's cool. So yeah, absolutely.
All right. So I didn't know that you were a tequila company. I thought you were mostly a cannabis company. So that's pretty dope. That later on, when we got to hang out and that comedy thing, that was dope.
Absolutely.
You gave me a little bottle, and dude, the tequila's fire. I
Thank
love
you.
tequila.
Thank you.
So I connoisseur it, and I like it. Where does it come from?
So it's actually straight from Jalisco. Mm-hmm. We just filed for our NOM number out there, so we're going to be changing it from spirits to tequila. That actually happens like within the next 30 days. So we got that coming out. So we're actually going to be known as one of the best tequila brands on the planet. Sheesh. We're pushing it, bro. We're changing the bottle. We're doing a revamp on everything. We're getting everything really popping and going, bro. So
that is so dope.
We're still keeping the light, so it's going to be lit.
Hell yeah. And what are your what's your cultural background? Are you Mexican?
So I'm Hispanic, and my grandfather's German.
What?
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's where the last name comes from. Yeah. But
so so your grandma, she was Mexican?
Yes, straight from wow, I can't remember the name. From Michoacán.
That's cool.
Morelia.
That's
what it's called.
Nice.
Yeah, Morelia.
So then that's how Tony came apart.
Well, a lot of my family, they all moved from Mexico down to. A lot of my family resides from San Francisco all the way down to LA.
Oh, okay.
So like my grandmother's brothers and sisters still live in San Francisco. A lot of my mom's sisters still live over there in Daly City, Oakland. And then my mom and everybody, they moved down to LA. My mom was born in LA, and they reside to Riverside. So started from Riverside, and then my grandmother got this idea in her head that she wanted to just get out of California, and she moved to Arizona for a while. She still lives in Arizona. So yeah, I mean it's a West Coast thing.
So then, and what brought you to San Diego?
San Diego is where I still had a lot of friends and family. I mean, we were starting a new venture in life, bro, and basically, some way, somehow, I just ended up in San Diego. Ended up in
the best place to be, bro. We stay classy.
Hey,
cheers
bro,
to that.
Cheers to that, bro. I can actually cheers to that for sure.
And that's the reason why I wanted to have you on here too, bro, because you represent SD. You know what I mean? I think it doesn't matter where, like, a lot of people are, do you grow up in this certain place? It's not about that. It's about what you belong to. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
what community you belong to. I think you belong to San Diego. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, San Diego is my home, so San Diego is where it's at, bro. I rep everything that I have is San Diego, so a lot of people, they see different brands. They see where it's from. I mean, to me, bro, it's not about, where you're from or, what your brand does, but the way it tastes and what it does for you,
And tell us about the name Stay Lit. How did that come?
Strictly Lit?
Yeah, I mean Strictly Lit. Sorry, I'm over here thinking about staying lit. I haven't smoked guys yet.
Strictly Lit, bro. I mean, Strictly Lit started back in the day. I mean, Strictly Lit started when I had a paint and body shop, and it was called Strictly Customs. Yeah, it was called Strictly Customs. So, and that was in regards to a really good friend of mine named Fernando. He passed away, but I mean, the name always stuck with me. Strictly. It just always stuck to me because we can't go any other way, bro. It's strictly all the time, strictly. Do it. If it ain't lit, it ain't right, So, yeah. And then of course, we were in the studio one time because we have a recording studio too. So we were in the studio one time. Shout out to Izzy on right now. We were talking, we were doing some music, and he's like, we got to come up with a brand. We got to come up with something.
Yeah.
And this is way back in the day, and he was just like, I like, this shit's lit, and I'm like, yeah, a lot of people were saying that back in the day, this shit's lit. And then I said, man, why don't we just call that shit Strictly Lit, and
that's dope. It's always cool when the name, it's cool when something comes up out of like a friendship like that. You're hanging out, having a good time, and boom, there it is.
It's like we were talking earlier, bro. Nothing's by mistake.
Exactly.
I was in that place at that time. We were talking about it in that place in that time, bro. And that's just how it evolves, bro. Nothing's by mistake.
Exactly. You know? Nothing. I always tell that to people. It's like, I don't believe in coincidences, you know,
Absolutely.
like everything's like God to me. I think he's like a mathematician. You know what I mean? Like this fool. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you fool, but you know, like this, like God, bro, like he just like does everything like how he wants to be, you know. And that's one thing always my mom would tell me, hey, it's better to be, you know, late than never, you know, like don't try to speed, don't try to do this shit because, you know, whatever is gonna happen, and God is doing
whatever's
it for a
meant
reason.
to be will happen. It's already written in the books. I mean, that's the way I tell a lot of people too. You know, if it's gonna happen the way you want it to happen, you got to let the time evolve into what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people don't understand that, bro. Like they're just like, oh, I want it now. I want to do it now. I want to do everything quick. And you know, bro, it's not your time. You know, when it is your time, you'll know. You know what I'm saying? And it'll go. I mean, it took me years, bro. I mean, shit. Being all the time that I've been going through ups and downs and, you know, losing everything, gaining everything back, bro. I mean, it's happened more than once.
Tell us a little bit about that, because a lot of people don't believe that. A lot of people think that, oh, man, everybody's rich and, you know, whoever, like, is balling is like, oh, they're always balling. Hell no, there's ups and downs.
There's a lot of ups and downs when it comes to being in the system. I mean, a lot of people don't understand, like, hey, eventually if you're doing something crazy, eventually if you're doing, you know, some illegal shit, I mean.
It's going to catch on.
You're going against somebody that has thousands and millions of dollars to prosecute you and go after you, and you're one guy, you're one army, you know. So when you're doing shit like that, you're eventually gonna get caught, bro. And yeah, it's cool. Like I learned, you know, I went, you know, I went away for a long time and I learned a lot, bro. I mean, I met a lot of good people in there too, you know. So a lot of people that I still connect with when I'm out here, and honestly, bro, like it's helped me take that next step, you know, because a lot of people just want to jump in the elevator and go climb to the top, you know, and that's not what it's about, bro. It's a stepping stone.
Exactly.
And so one step at a time, bro. And as you go, you're going to realize that you're supposed to be here or you're supposed to be there, just like I'm supposed to be right here, right now with you.
Yeah, exactly, brother.
Absolutely.
And it is true, everything you're saying. Everything shapes you who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can't be ashamed of it. You know, I was actually in the Target line just the other day, and I was wearing a shorter shirt than this one, a little bit shorter, so you can see more of my tattoos and all that. Right. And there was this nice couple behind me with their kids, right? And I was with my kids. Yeah. And the lady was like, "Oh, what does your tattoo have?" And I have like a smile now, cry later kind of thing. Yeah. On the side. And I was kind of a little bit ashamed of it. I'm not gonna lie. We're at Target with white people and stuff, you know. So then they were like,
it's different.
And then they were like, "Oh," and I told them, but then my daughter, my little 5-year-old, she was looking at me, you know, and I was like, I felt a little bit ashamed. Yeah. And I think they noticed, and they told me, he's like, "Hey," the guy, the other white folk, right? He told me, he's like, "Hey, don't be ashamed and don't say sorry about, you know, from your tattoos." Yeah. He's like, because that makes you who you are. He's like, if you would, he's like, you're looking at me, right? You think that I'm all sophisticated. He's like, if I take off my sweater, my whole body's full of tattoos. I was like, really? I couldn't even tell. You look like this, you know, like
you really can't.
You know, like this, you know, white collar guy, you know. Mm-hmm. And for those who don't know, what white collars is like when people work in an office. You know what I mean? Like somebody, like that. And he looked like some sophisticated guy, you know, with glasses, and he was with his wife. Right. But he's like, hey, don't be ashamed of that, and that's what makes you who you are, man. You know,
absolutely. So there's a good story behind that too, because it's a funny one too. Because my daughter used to always be like, "We got all these tattoos," you know, because you know I'm the same way, bro. I don't show it off on the outside, but I'm know underneath. It's for meaning. You know, it has a great meaning behind it. Exactly. But she used to be like, "Why you got all these tattoos?" And I used to be like, "Cause they used to stamp. You know how they stamp you when you go into the pizza place, John's Incredible Pizza. So they stamp you, and I was like, they stamped the shit out of me. You know what I mean? So she used to start laughing. You know, we used to have a good time, bro, because we used to go there and get stamped all the time to go eat and shit. So it was funny, bro. They're just. You have to show different meaning for different people. Yeah, is what I'm getting at. You know, some people will understand it, bro. Some people won't. You know, but at the same time, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks, bro. Just as long as you're still climbing, that's all that counts.
And I think also that's something that comes derived from like our culture. Of course, our Hispanic culture, our Mexican culture is very judgmental. Our Mexican culture is very judgmental people. You know, like even to this day, with like weed. They think, like, if they find out that I smell a little bit of weed or if I smoke a little bit, oh, este marihuano, ese es un drogadicto. You know, he's a drug addict or some shit right away. Yeah. But it's not, you know, like.
It's just that they're not educated in the way that they need to be educated. You know, they don't realize that the whole thing was a scam. They don't realize that weed was illegal for a reason, you know. You got bigger and better things that are going on in the world, you know, than to worry about little stuff that's gonna help you from back pain or from
exactly.
you know things like that. I mean, I know there's some people that just they smoke for fun, but that's why it's recreational.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, bro, they don't realize it's really a good medicine, bro, for a lot of people. It helps a lot of people, and that's what Strictly Lit's about, you know.
And that's where my next question was for you is, how do you separate that, you know, from the recreational to the, you know, the people who actually need it? How do you promote that? How do you market that, you know, for people who...
I mean, we're not really in the market for, you know, trying to put it in every store and trying to make a bunch of money, bro. We're more in the market like that's why we're a members only type of group, you know.
Of course.
If you look us up, we're members only. But we don't exclude anybody. You know, if somebody really wants this, somebody really needs the help, we help them, bro. I mean, till this day, there's a lot of people that I do help. There's some family members that want us to spend a little bit more time with their loved ones, you know, and they don't realize that putting more opioids in your system is just gonna make you crash, you know, until you finally out.
And it's sad because the big, you know, companies, you know, I don't want to say who because I don't want us to get canceled and shit, you know.
No, I understand.
You know how it is.
You can only
like,
say so much, you know.
You know, you know, there's big companies that they want to keep making money. They want to keep selling, you know, their products and stuff. You know, I know because a lot of people that I know that are in the medical industry, dude, like these people, they come and they even almost like, hey, I'm buying food for all the people. You just make sure you give this to the client, to the, you know, the patients and all this. But anyways,
make sure they're good.
yeah. But dude, like, I think cannabis, like, there's nothing bad with it. There has never been anybody who died from it.
No,
you know?
of course not.
So like,
the majority of people that I get, bro, is they need to sleep right.
Yeah,
you know, and a lot of people can't sleep right. You know, so we have
me.
a great gummy, bro, that doesn't make you like, oh my God, I'm too paranoid feeling like, because some people, they'll eat a wrong edible and they'll be like, oh shit, you know, this is too strong, and they'll have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
We start with light doses, man, and we work our way up, you know, to where you feel comfortable, you know. So
microdosing, fam. You always got to microdose everything.
Absolutely.
Even alcohol.
I always recommend, you know, 5 milligram, 10 milligram, bro, and go up as to where you feel comfortable, you know, and where you can sleep at night.
Yeah,
sleep is everything, bro. If you can't sleep right, you can't think right.
That is very true, bro. A lot of studies that are linked to like, you know, a lot of those diseases where you forget and all that, you know, like dementia and all that is because of lack of sleep. And it's, I know because my wife, she worked, you know, many years with people at hospice. So, and she was like, dude, like a lot of these people, they're still young, and some of them are doctors. They're like people who, and then I start putting it together. I'm like, oh, doctors, surgeons, like they don't sleep that much. You know, they have to be out there putting in like
it just
work
becomes a
stuff,
script, you know.
Like,
You're every day, you know, just scripting it out, you know, and you just go with the flow, bro, of life, you know, of being told what you got to do.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
I think that's what makes us stand out a little bit more, bro, is that we don't just go with the script, man. We make shit happen.
Yeah.
You know, we change the game when it comes to different things, you know, that we're trying to do. And I feel like sometimes I'm 5 years ahead of my time, you know, because
and that's how you got to be, bro. You got to be always thinking, you know, and I that's why I like, honestly, that's why I like cannabis too. Yeah. Like, I don't know abuse of it. Like, I'm not smoking all day long, but I use it for like, you know, to think.
When you really need it.
And dude, like,
really need it,
because honestly, like, if sometimes a little bit of cannabis, you'll start thinking, and you know, you start. It just depends on which ones too, because there's different kinds, and that's you know, a lot of people need to know that too. That information, you just can't be like, all right, I'm gonna smoke some indica and shit, and you're gonna get knocked out, you know. But if you got to know which ones, what strains, guys. What's your favorite strain? Do you smoke or do you only?
Right now, to be honest with you, bro, I mean, I made my own kind of strains, you know, because it all depends, bro. Like if you're a sativa guy, if you're an indica guy, you know, I mean, it kind of depends on other people. Yeah. But in general, bro, I'm like really into like the cherry gelatos. I mean, lemon cherry gelatos. I mean, the candy stuff, bro. I mean, that's what really gets me, and that's like our biggest seller. To be honest with you, a lot of people like candies, you know, so. It's just a matter of your taste.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
What do you want it to do for you? You
exactly.
know, because every strain does something different.
And people don't know that, you know, like there's a lot of misconceptions, I think, you know. A lot of people, they don't know. Like, oh, you just smoke weed to get stupid. You know, it's not about that.
No.
There's people who function all day. I know people who are like teachers, people who are, you know, who work for the government, and they use that to function throughout the day.
Of course,
you know?
bro. Of
like
course.
for energy. I know there's that THCV.
Yeah.
The THCV, that one gives you energy. I didn't even know about that until recently. Yeah. It's like a Red Bull.
It's a sativa,
you know?
bro. Yeah. It's a very crazy strain. It's a sativa. It really does amp you up to feel better, you know, to make your day lively, you know, and
exactly.
It's just the best way to do things, man. I mean, I sit in rooms sometimes, bro, like where some of my good ass friends that used to, you know, work with me and buy work off me all the time and be like, hey, bro, and now they're in school to be a cop, you know what I mean? I'm just like, shit, you know, like, you never knew it was really just helping them get to that point, man. And it's like, fuck, bro, like, that's dope, you know what I mean?
I went to college and I was a straight A student and shit, and I would always use cannabis, you know, to take my tests and all that stuff, to be focused. Like, obviously not indica.
It's better than being on Adderall, bro, that's for sure.
Yo, and then I would see some of my other classmates, they would do that, dude, and the after effects, they would just want to be doing it all the time.
It's crazy,
you know, but
they stay stuck on that
shit,
bro.
What's the biggest misconception about cannabis that you hear?
That it's just gonna slow your life down. I mean, I hear a lot of people, older people, you know, that talk about like, oh, that's bad. Like you shouldn't be doing these certain things because it's just gonna, you know, disrupt people's lives to getting from A to B. You know, and yeah, it does make some people lazy. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like shit, some people get fucking tired and like, I just wanna, but that's because they got their past catching up with them, bro. They've lost so much time and sleep that now that they found something to cure them. Now, of course, they're going to just be relaxed. Now, of course, they're going to just be the real them. So you got to just analyze any picture and situation that you put yourself into, bro, and you just say, you know, this is the real reason. You know, this is where they're really going with it. It's not just, you know, because they were a drug addict now or they weren't doing right before. It's just, hey, bro, to each their own. You know?
Exactly. You know what? That's a great point in what you brought up, because it's just like when the first Red Bull ever came out.
Yeah.
You know, when the Red Bull came out and you first try an energy drink, you're like, whoa, you get wired up and like, oh my God, I can't even drink the whole thing. My heart is going to come out, you know? But afterwards, it's like whatever. Because I was telling my friends, man, I wish I felt like when I first smoked weed.
Right? It's
the
totally
first
different.
time, it's different.
Well, the
like
strains are different now too, bro. I remember back in the day, man, I used to have something in my pocket, you know what I mean? Like just a zip or something, bro. And you could smell that shit like throughout the whole room.
Yeah.
You know, and because it was real dro, you know? And now, bro, it's just... It's being copied so much, you know. You're using the same strains over and over again. I mean, I'm not a grower, but bro, I've been in growing areas, bro, and I just see the work behind it. And I'm just like, damn, like this is just reproductive shit over and over again. It's not real love that they put into a plant like they used to. You know?
Exactly.
Some people, like, I mean, if you look at like 710 shit and you look at like, let's just say cookies, bro. I seen your rug, so you know what I mean. I'm like, they're two different facilities, bro. They're two different avenues of what they're trying to do, you know. So it just kind of depends on, you know, how much love they put into a plant. I mean, do they wake up in the morning and talk to the plant? Do they sing music to it? I mean, what do they do? Because you get a piece of that.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and that's why I put that on my tequila. Like, you're getting a piece of my soul that I put into this bottle. You know, I have a little script in the back of my bottle right here that says that, bro. Because I mean, this shit wasn't easy. The journeys are not easy, you know. And when you're putting so much work behind it, people don't realize what the work it takes to get there.
Yes, exactly.
You know, they think
the struggles, dude.
You must have just been born with some bread, or you know. Bro.
Yeah.
I got out in 2013, bro, with fucking $0. You know, and I made this shit happen. Going to the swap meets, bro, and slanging and going and doing whatever I had to do, bro. I mean, just to make it happen and make it thrive to the way it's doing it now.
And I tell that to people too. You know, like, dude, I've been like, don't think that like a lot of people think like, oh, you know, because your dad has like a nice house or whatever. You know, yeah, my dad does have a nice house, but it took his ass a lot of work to do. My dad was illegal, bro. He didn't have no papers. He was, how old was he? He was 15 years old, bro, when he took off from his house in Oaxaca. Not even a house. It was a little straw house, bro, where water would go into his bed and shit when he was sleeping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out to my pops and shit, because he came, it was only 15, bro. Imagine being 15, coming to a different state, not even speaking the language, bro. He came like that here, right? And he ended up working at this farm, you know, where they do flowers and all that. And I think he was getting paid at the time $3.75.
Shit.
$3.75. You know, and then
what would that be in today's money?
with the minimum wage, you know. So it's like
probably like $15 an hour.
Yeah,
huh?
that's true, dude. It doesn't matter how much
you think about it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
people don't realize, man, the real struggle of what it was. You know.
Yeah.
And can you imagine putting a 15-year-old now, like these days, that are iPad raised? You know, like they can't do it, bro.
And I think
it's not gonna happen.
But you know what I think is going on right now, bro? Because everything's so darn expensive and stuff, you know. So
yeah,
that like even if you get a raise, even if you're getting paid $20 an hour, it's not enough to live. Especially if you live here in California,
especially in San Diego, bro.
Yeah, San Diego. Oh my God, not even talk about.
Yeah.
You know, you can go up.
You gotta live on the outskirts somewhere.
Yeah, go to Riverside and stuff, but then you're all the way over there or something. You know, or Temecula. I mean, you can go to Temecula, Paris, all this. You know, but it's not the same like living right here. Like
it's fucking hot as hell out there.
Yeah, bro.
You're gonna have to adapt to the heat.
Yeah, so then
with everything comes a price, bro.
Yeah,
you know? You can live comfy. You can spend all your money living comfy next to the water.
Yeah,
or you can just live in the heat, bro, and hope your mind don't fucking melt. You know, but fuck, bro, it's just the way it goes.
No, and it's just what you want. Yeah. You know, the like what you really want, because you can always just say, you know, like complain, or you can actually do something about it. You know? Like you said, you know, like shit, you had just come out of the pen and
Stepping
stuff,
stones, bro.
and you know, it was a big struggle, but hey, here you are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I see that. One of my other friends that I was in college with, bro, shout out to homie Skrilla. He also, dude, he was in the pen. He came out, this fool right away, you know, he applied his, you know, his knowledge from school too, and he started doing it, dude. And he's got a little luxury apartment. He's got nice little cars, and he's doing his thing. Yeah. You know, he's starting his own business and computer engineering and cybersecurity.
That's dope.
So that's just pretty dope too. You know, I feel very proud of him.
Absolutely.
So, you know, but like you said, dude, like not any, like the people who are born with the golden spoon, they're lucky, you know, and you know, but us, I wasn't, you know, I was family. We lived in an apartment and shit, you know, in an apartment where my dad would get his car stolen all the time.
Damn.
You know, in the night and shit in Oceanside. Yeah. And then, you know, thank God later he bought a little house, and that time it was like, I think his house was like $119,000, bro. $119,000, you know. So he got a house. That was his first house. Yep. Then he ended up selling it, you know, when the economy around like when was it? Right before 9/11. Oh, you know, there was like the economy was booming and everybody was selling houses a lot.
I remember. I remember those days. Yeah.
He sold his house, I think, for like $480,000. I forget how much. So that's when he was able. He wasn't dumb. He didn't go and spend it. He went and bought another bigger house. So now the house he has over $1 million.
That's dope. And
stuff, you know. But he never gave me nothing. You know, the car that I would drive, the truck. He'd be, hey, you want to borrow the truck? Then you got to pay for the month. You know, the month fucking payment, and you got to pay for the insurance. This is how much insurance costs. Of course. You know, and it wasn't just like, here you go, you can have it. You know, he tried to teach me, you know, to be a good man and shit. And then that's why, you know, like everything I do is same thing. You know, like you. I just fucking just try to give it my all, and I've had a lot of downfalls, bro. Sold it to swap meet, just like you.
Yeah, bro, that's dope.
You know,
ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. You just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, bro.
With me, bro, I'm always trying to build a team. You know, I'm always trying to build, you know, something greater, bro. Because I mean, you being the mind behind the hustle, bro. Your mind is just always working, you know, and you're always trying to look for something new. You're always trying to look for something that people are going to want. I mean, because in this world, bro, it's about what people want. It's not about what you got, you know. Yep. And so if you put yourself in a position where people want your shit, you're going to be great, you know. But you're going to need a team to run it with you, you know. So I got a great team, bro. All my team out here, bro, is just that some way, somehow, they found where they need to be. Yeah. You know, and they built what
God
they
brought them together to you, bro.
Of course.
You know, and brought you guys all together.
Absolutely. I'm a fanatic of that, bro. Like, I love the way seeing all that works. I love the way, you know, seeing people realizing their talents that they never even knew they had.
Yes, exactly.
You know, I mean, even like with our logos, bro. Like, I mean, the shout out to the homie Johan. You know what I mean? He built our logo, bro, and then, you know, G-Mon too, bro, and they put it together, bro, and two totally different people, bro, but they fucking built it together. We got this badass logo now that we put on everything.
It's dope. I love it, bro. And it's fancy. You know what I mean? It's not like some low end like logo and shit. It's like it's something that like
we try
like
to make
Louis
it look
Vuitton.
Like,
you know what I mean? Gucci,
absolutely.
Like something high end. something like very.
I tell everybody, bro, it's just something to catch your eye because you're used to seeing that type of shit.
Something very demure.
And in reality, bro, that's a Lakers L, you know. So if people don't realize that, they're like, oh shit.
Oh dang, it is. Now that you tell me,
bro, you know, because I'm a Lakers fan, bro.
You know what I think of when I see it? I think of Saint Laurent.
Yep, people say that too.
So like I think of that. Yeah, YSL.
But see, that's the eye catcher, bro. And that was our first thing. We needed to get something to catch the people's eyes.
Yeah.
You know, and we're still working on other stuff, bro. That you're gonna be like, holy shit! Like this wasn't just about one little logo. This is about plenty of shit we got coming in the works.
Yeah,
you know?
about building an empire, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And building that empire, bro. That's where we really start growing.
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
And we're getting ready for it, bro. We're preparing ourselves.
And then that's key what you were talking about, team, bro. Because unfortunately, in our culture, there's always a lot of hate, a lot in our raza, bro. Man. There's always, instead of helping each other, they just be hating on each other. You know, and I see it a lot. I see it a lot. You know, really because in this journey that I've had already, I have so many friends that I've had for a long time, and they're not around as much as like other people that are really, you know, like.
Well, because they see you growing, bro, and they're not, you know. That's why I say you got to just find a slot for them, you know, because if they ain't growing with you, then they're against you.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what sucks, bro, because especially if you grow up with them and you know who they are, you know what they're about, what they can accomplish, you really have a little bit more respect for them as far as like what's their gift.
Yeah.
And you'll find that position, you know what I mean? And they'll really see it as it ain't work no more, bro. This is fun.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how it's
grow,
gotta be.
You know what I mean? And they'll come out of their shell, bro. And they can do their own shit. They can do their own fucking logos. They can do their own hustle, their own label. You know, it ain't just about pushing my shit, bro. It's about pushing everybody's shit.
But not a lot of people want to, though. That's the thing. You can lead one saying that my grandpa. Yeah, one saying my grandpa would always say: you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him water ski. You know what I mean? Of course. So like, you can tell as many people as you want, give them as much advice as you want. But if they don't want to change, they ain't gonna change.
It's all in the timing too.
Yeah.
You know. Because some people ain't ready for it. I got homies, bro, that didn't even come up with a fucking doing their own brand until like 10 years in the game. And I'm like, shit, bro, you could have came out with this shit years ago, but they weren't ready.
Yeah.
That's why I say, bro, time is of the virtue. You know what I mean? Like, you got to just let it fucking happen, bro.
Yeah, you got to. And you got to give it your all. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, there's a lot of shit that I didn't expect to have like all this following and all this, you know, like to work out. But I liked it. I did it because I love it. Of course. You know, and shout out to homie Brian. He always pushes me and shit. He's like, come on, let's do this, let's do that. Let's do, you know, homie Changuito también. Yeah. You know, like pushing. Everybody, you know, all the homies, homie Kevin. Yeah. And shit, everybody be fucking trying to push, hey, let's do something, dog. Let's film, let's do this. And same with Brian, like, because I see his talent. He, you know, I see the talent and I try to push him, help everybody out, you know. Because and if with nothing in return, because that's how I am, you know.
We're all growing together, bro.
Yeah, bro. And
if I make it, you guys all make it. If you make it, we all make it. That's the way everybody's got to look at this shit, bro. Like, you can't look at it like I'm making it by myself, because I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and I let everybody know, bro. Without my team, I wouldn't be shit. You know, like, but it takes teamwork, bro. And there ain't no I in team, so I mean, a lot of people don't realize that shit either. You know, and we would all be fucking better and greater people, bro, if we all united and do what we have to do. Yeah, just like the Gabachos do. Yeah. You know, to run the world.
No, they do, bro. They work good. You know, I'm telling you, like, you know, some of the people that I know, they that's how they work. You know, like you said, the Gabachos and shit, they be fucking working in, like, hey, all right, look, you're gonna handle this business. I'm gonna give you this business. You know, and you're gonna do this business, and we're all gonna run it, you know, together. Of course. And everybody's happy, bro. You know, the Asian people, dude. I was reading that the Chinese people, what they do a lot. You know how like you're like, oh, why do they own a nail salon? Why do they? Well, there's like different families. There's like a list. Yeah. And they'll be like, all right, look, you family this, you're gonna go to the U.S. and we're gonna open you up this business. After 3 years, after I see that you're doing good, then we're gonna open up this family business. Boom. Yep. They open up another business, and they open up another business.
They help each other.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. They be helping each other.
They don't matter where they came from or what. As long as you're a part of their race or anything like that, bro, they help you. You know? And I see here now a lot of the artists. I see a lot of the Mexican artists, a lot of the singers and all that. They be hating on each other instead of working together. Talking shit about each other. Talking shit about each other. It's crazy, huh? Yeah, you know, they be hating on each other, talking shit when they can be working together. Of course.
and shit, making some dope shit, and there's plenty of money
they're all
to go
talented,
around.
bro. Yeah, they're all talented, and they just didn't even discover what their talent is. But
Yeah.
once you show them what their talent is, bro, I mean, shit, they could be fucking,
Yeah, exactly.
to the moon, bro.
Yep. No,
Ain't no limit.
Exactly, there is it. One thing that one of our professors, Mr. Ross, shout out Mr. Ross. Yeah. He was a good man, dude. This guy, he would start out businesses like that too, like nothing. He was telling me about a story about he didn't have a he's like, hey, I didn't know what to do. No, I didn't know what to do next. Yeah. As a business, my wife had left me. She took everything, and I had to give her everything. I had like 20 pizza restaurants, blah, blah. So anyways, so he had to sell everything to give her the wife and the kids stuff. So he's like, damn, what do I do next? So, he told me, and this is advice to all you guys. If you guys want to take it, take it. If not, then no. Take it. Something, he's like, if you ever want to start a business and you don't know what to start, just go to a grocery store. The best grocery store. Go to Trader Joe's. Yep. Go walk around the aisles and find something. And then see what has more. Like, let's say, for example, ketchup. All right, ketchup. Who's making ketchup? Oh, shit. There's only Heinz. It's only Heinz and then Trader Joe's organic brand. So there you go, man. He's all like, look, you can bring out your own ketchup brand. Yeah. It might not take off this instant, but you're going to, trust me, there's plenty of supply, plenty of people in the world that somebody will buy your ketchup.
They all started from somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're like, okay.
It does take money to make money. I'll be real on that. Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
And who you know.
Of course, yes. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Yeah. Of course. That's a lot of part of my journey too, though, bro. It's like the journey of when my mom was sick. I had a lot of people that really helped me, bro. I mean, shit. I mean, there was so many different companies, bro, that were willing to work with me, that liked who I was and what I was about and what I was doing, and it was networking. Mm-hmm. I just gave you guys the recipe and work with it. You know what I mean? Like, just run with it. Because real shit, bro, if you network with the right people, bro, you'll be in the right place at the right time. And
that's facts.
You'll make something out of whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
And it could be making ketchup. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. But you'll make it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because,
you be selling lemonade in the corner.
It don't matter as long as it's good.
Yeah, bro. You just got to do something. You got to put your mind to work. And then not only depend on one hustle, always depend on different hustles, different things.
Every millionaire has at least 7 avenues of money coming in, bro.
Exactly.
And I tell this to people all the time, bro. You can't spell million without a couple L's.
Yeah, exactly. And, bro, you gotta lose.
That's what it is, bro. I mean, you lose, but who cares, bro? You still get back up.
Yeah, exactly.
You make it right back. I mean, shit. It's all about growing, man.
And there's different losses. There's like the losses that we're talking about, like you landed in the pen, or maybe like it can be a loss,
members
like
dying, bro. Friends dying.
Exactly.
I mean, people getting addicted to drugs. I mean, certain avenues, bro, of people just losing a lot. But you can't focus on what they're doing. You got to focus on what you're doing.
Exactly.
I come from a lot of different family members that don't really want to do what they need to do to get their shit right. But at the same time, I'm not living their life. I'm living mine.
Yeah, facts.
And so when you start practicing that and preaching it to yourself every day, bro, you'll make and accomplish whatever it is you're trying to do. This ain't a job for me, bro. This is fun.
Yeah, and that's how it's gotta be, dude. This teacher,
that's why we're on this planet, bro, to have fun.
Yeah, because after we die, we don't know where the hell we're going. We don't know what's gonna happen. I'm a big fan of, not a big fan, but a big believer of like reincarnation and shit. I think like probably not reincarnate as a person, but you reincarnate as an animal or some shit, whatever or something, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, just be grateful you're there.
That's why you gotta just treat every living organism like good, even little animals. I was telling you, I saved a hawk. I rescued a hawk. I found a hawk that had landed in the ranch, right? And I went and I grabbed it because those fools, like, they have really sharp claws, so I didn't grab it just like that with my hands because I'm not professional. But I grabbed like a towel and I grabbed it. I wanted to keep it, but that thing, like, it looked like it was already really bad, and I wanted to help it. So I found this lady that does they do, it's like a rescue, and they help. She was even telling me that she's rescued mountain lions before, bro.
Oh, wow.
But the lady, anyways,
it's crazy.
We ended up rescuing the hawk, and we came and released it again. So that was pretty dope. I was trying to record a video, but Brian was busy that day. So I had my daughter record some of it. So she was she didn't get all the footage of it. When we opened the cage, it just flew off. It was happy.
That's dope.
So it took off and like.
They say hawks, bro, are protectors, bro. They watch. You know.
Yeah. I feel that.
If you look in it, and if you can get close to one, that's because you know like you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be with that hawk, you know, at the time, and so you can really communicate and talk and touch, you know. And I've seen hawks before, bro. I mean, they're all over by where I live, you know. And honestly, like we've seen like in our old studio, bro, there was a hawk just sitting there, bro, like on the side of, you know, we went up and touched him.
Don't tell me that stuff, bro. Cause now you're tripping me out because look, check this out. Before I even found that hawk, before I even rescued the hawk, I felt like a hawk, like hawks. I would always see a lot of hawks.
That's dope.
So then, like, we're in the same, whatever God it is that, you know, God is bringing us, like, all right.
Same avenue,
like,
bro.
That hawk, bro.
You know what time it is, bro. Exactly.
He's like, hey, these are my people right here. You know, we got to bring them together.
They watch you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
They let you know that you're in the right place, bro. And honestly, if you had that touch or that, you know, communication with a hawk,
let me see if I can find some, I'll show you the hawk, bro. It was beautiful.
That's dope.
Oh, you know what? Also, let me ask you some questions because I had some people.
Absolutely.
Some of my fans that have sent me some questions to ask you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Bro. What's your go-to snack when the munchies hit hard?
Damn. When the munchies hit hard? Probably cereal.
I look for the video.
I like cereal, bro.
Cereal? You? That's me.
I'm a cereal
What's your favorite cereal?
Right now, I like I like Raisin Bran a lot, bro. Like crunchy Raisin Bran. I mean, I like that shit.
Everybody gonna be clowning on us because we like that. I like Raisin Bran too.
Bro. Everybody likes that sugary shit, bro. I'm more into fucking Raisin Bran, bro. It's good.
Oh, look, check it out, bro.
Oh, there's a bee right next to you. Oh, wow, that was a big ass hawk. Shit.
I'll show a video right here for you guys to see. I'll send it to Brian so he can see it.
That thing was huge, bro. Like, goddamn.
And here I am over here saying, oh, look.
Wow.
Look, guys, I found a hawk.
Damn. That was a big ass hawk, bro.
Yeah. I was supposed to, I don't know who I was supposed to hang out with Chango that day. And then I wasn't answering him because I had just found it. And I was like driving her all around. There's this other like bird sanctuary close by right here. And they have some crazy like I don't know, they look like some extinct birds. Like I went in there because the door was closed. The lady got mad. She's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" I'm like, "Hey, I have a hawk I found." He's like, "Oh, we don't rescue hawks no more."
Oh, fuck.
I was like, "Okay." She's like, "Let me give you a business card of this other lady who does blah blah." So that old lady that showed you a video, bro, her husband died already, but she said they used to rescue all kinds of animals here, bobcats, fucking mountain lions, all that stuff. So that's just it's crazy.
That's good shit,
so
bro.
cereal is your.
That's my go-to, bro. Honestly.
That's your go-to.
Yeah.
All right, let me see what other questions.
Raisin Bran or Special K. Those are both fire. But absolutely.
Oh man, here's another question. Strictly Lit is a dope name. Was it inspired by Late Night Sesh or Light Bulb Moment? Well, we already kind of told us about it. You said it was your homies, huh?
Yeah,
were you guys seshing it?
I mean, we're in the studio, so you already know where that goes, you know? Everybody was lit as fuck in the studio. We just started talking about it, and that's where it went.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, if you had to choose, what's your favorite strain? One that makes you laugh uncontrollably, like laughing gas?
Right.
Or one that sends you straight to the fridge? Which one?
Shit, I would say a lemon cherry gelato all day, bro.
Yeah, and then one straight to the fridge, knock you out. Which one?
Oh, shit, probably, damn, I want to say, it's hard choices, bro. Probably that Super Boof.
The Super Boof, that's what it's called?
That's what it's called, Super Boof, yep.
Sick, can't wait to try that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's different, bro. Not a lot of people have that.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Yeah. Super
what
Boof.
Is that? Is that more like in like?
It's more of an OG.
Yeah, more of an OG. So has that more like
real lemony?
Lemony. I was about to say that, like lemony. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like piney ones. You know, there's those piney ones.
That's sativas, bro.
Yeah, there's some.
Smells like pine saw.
Yeah, exactly. It reminds me of that. The only sativas that I like are the ones that are like those Jacks.
That's like,
you know, like those Jack Herrera.
Yep.
Yeah, Jack Herrera, bro.
That's a dope strain though too.
Okay, what's your best high thought idea that actually turned out amazing?
My tequila brand, bro.
That's how you came. So let
me tell you how the tequila brand happened.
Us.
I mean, the tequila brand wasn't by mistake either. I was looking for something to give away to the community because, you know, like we give away shirts. You see, we give away shirts like crazy. We give away hats
thank
like
you, bro.
crazy.
Thank you for all the merch.
Thank you. No, for sure. Thank you for repping it, bro. I mean, a lot of people don't rep it. You know, they'd rather keep it in the closet. Like, oh my God, he gave me this shirt.
I was only able to rep that black one because the other ones you guys gave me were like, I look like, like, you know, I think like the homie,
little short, you know,
homie Terms gave me a girl one and shit. It looked like a crop top. I put it on. You can see my belly button.
Oh damn. Hell yeah. So we were looking for something to give away, bro. And I said, man, what's better than having some water, bro? You know, because the only thing that happens with weed, bro, is you get cotton mouth like a motherfucker, you know? So I started looking high and low, bro, for some water. You know? Like some good water, though. I didn't want no basic-ass Walmart water, you know what I mean, that tastes like fucking gross and shit, you know? So I went and looked for this dude, man, and he really had some really good-ass water, bro. I mean, I'm talking like showroom, good water. So we started, that's how our water brand started, bro. You know? So great on the parts per million, great on you know, how much, you know, the levels were of everything that has to do with water, bro. The pH levels, everything. And I was just like, shit. And he said, hey, if you're ever interested in the tequila business, let me know because we do tequila too. Jeez. And I was just like, no shit. He's like, yeah, we do whiskeys, we do bourbons, we do everything. And I'm just like, fuck. But I want tequila, you know? Like, tequila's a shit. And so we ended up going with tequila, bro. And it was a hit from there. Bro,
and it's not to kiss ass or nothing, you know? Because honestly, like, you guys don't believe I fucking love tequila, bro. Like,
thanks, bro.
I'm a connoisseur. If I were to put that one next to the competition, which is, you know, the one that everybody drinks, the Grupo Firme guys drink, the 70, bro, yours is better.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Like, I tasted it, you know, like, and when the people who actually know how to connoisseur tequila and actually taste the tequila, it doesn't burn. It goes in smooth and it makes me feel good. Right now, I'm in a happy, I feel lit.
That's what it's supposed to do. Yeah,
you know, so I feel happy. I'm
it makes you feel good, bro.
And I recommend it to everybody. You guys got
another level.
Check it out. Yeah, you guys got to check out the tequila brand. And he's gonna be bringing out some dope ass new bottle. You said, right? You're gonna
we got a new bottle coming out. We're still gonna have the light on it. I mean, there's just so much in the works for the tequila brand. You know, so I mean, I don't know. You guys already seen that. You know, it lights up and shit. You know, so I mean, you can see it's still gonna have the dope light behind it. You know, different colors and shit, and it's gonna be dope. But it's gonna be a better bottle now. Yeah. Because we have to get it ready for stores, bro. Yeah. We got pallets on pallets being ordered right now. And we got money that we need to collect, bro, that's in escrow. Yeah. You know? So and the only way we're going to be able to do that is if we could drop off these pallets.
Yeah, most definitely, bro.
So we got a whole bunch of new shit coming out when it comes to tequila.
Nice. So you guys be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout. Strictly seen it, you know, in the store so you guys can buy it.
You can go to strictlytequila.com and buy it, you know.
There you go.
We got two separate websites, bro. We got one for the cannabis and we got one for the tequila. You know, of course, we were talking about that, and legality behind all that. You know, so I mean, you go Strictly Lit Tequila if you want to buy the tequila. You know, if you want to become a member, you go to strictlylit.com.
There you go, fam.
Absolutely.
You guys are the man. You know, this is a dope ass episode, bro. I'm really thankful to have you and your team here.
Thank you, bro.
And you know, hopefully, we're gonna be doing some more stuff. So you guys be on the lookout. There's gonna be some more content coming. Yeah. And you guys are going to love it, you know, so peace out. Hope you guys liked this episode and cheers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't forget to get our jackets.
Yep.
We got the new Lettermans that came out.
Hey, those are nice, bro. Those are dope.
Yeah, Strictly
Lit.
I
like them.
Boom.
Are they going to be on your website too?
They are.
Yeah. All right. Absolutely. There you go, fam. Website. Check it out.
Strictlylit.com.
All right. All right. Peace out.
Thanks for having us, bro.
What's good, my laughing gas peeps? It's your boy, Mar Weezy, right here with the very